Interesting facts about Marvel superheroes. Hey there, Marvel aficionados. Welcome back to our channel, where we delve deep into the universe of capes, shields, and arc reactors. If you think you know everything about Marvel's legendary heroes, think again. Today, we're uncovering some fascinating and lesser-known facts about your favorite superheroes. Whether you've been flipping through comic pages since the Silver Age, or you've analyzed every frame of the MCU, stick around. You might just discover something new. Marvel Comics has been shaping the landscape of pop culture since 1939, amassing over 8,000 characters across its vast multiverse. From cosmic entities to street-level vigilantes, the Marvel Universe is a complex tapestry interwoven with rich history and intricate details. So grab your vibranium shield, clutch Mjolnir tight, and let's embark on this epic journey through some of Marvel's most intriguing secrets. The Marvel Universe, a brief overview. Before we dive into the nitty-gritty, let's set the stage. The Marvel Universe isn't just a collection of random stories. It's an expansive cosmos with interconnected narratives spanning multiple dimensions and timelines. Pioneers like Stan Lee, Jack Kirby, and Steve Ditko didn't just create characters. They built a universe where science, mythology, and human emotion collide. From the introduction of the Eternals, cosmic gods, to the quantum realm's mind-bending physics, Marvel has always pushed the boundaries of storytelling. Their comics often reflect real-world issues, civil rights, war, and ethics in science, wrapped in fantastical plots. This synergy between reality and fiction is what gives Marvel its unique edge. When we talk about interesting facts, we're peeling back layers of storytelling genius that have been captivating fans for over 80 years. Fact number 1. Iron Man was created to challenge readers. Let's kick things off with the genius billionaire playboy philanthropist himself, Iron Man. When Tony Stark debuted in Tales of Suspense 39 in 1963, he wasn't just another superhero. He was a calculated risk by Stan Lee to challenge his audience. Amidst the Cold War and growing anti-war sentiment, Stark embodied the military-industrial complex, a weapons manufacturer profiting from war. Stan Lee wanted to see if he could make readers root for someone they should, theoretically, dislike. Tony Stark's character was designed to be a capitalist symbol during a time when rebellion against the establishment was brewing. But it worked. Readers were drawn to Stark's charisma, intelligence, and most importantly, his vulnerability. His life depended on the technology he created, a shrapnel-lodged heart powered by his arc reactor. Iron Man's narratives delved into profound themes like the moral implications of technology and the ethics of warfare. In the seminal Demon in a Bottle storyline, 1979, written by David Michelinie and Bob Layton, Stark grapples with alcoholism, a groundbreaking move addressing personal demons rarely seen in comics at the time. This exploration of flawed humanity is what made Iron Man not just a hero in armor, but a reflective character study on the consequences of one's actions. Fact number 2. Spider-Man almost joined the Fantastic Four. Did you know our friendly neighborhood Spider-Man once tried to join the Fantastic Four? In The Amazing Spider-Man #1, 1963, penned by Stan Lee and illustrated by Steve Ditko, Peter Parker is struggling financially. No surprises there. Desperate to make ends meet, he decides that joining the Fantastic Four could provide a steady income. Spider-Man infiltrates the Baxter Building, leading to a classic superhero misunderstanding and skirmish. After things settle, he's disappointed to learn that the Fantastic Four are a non-profit organization. This crossover was one of the earliest examples of Marvel's interconnected universe, a novel concept at the time that set Marvel apart from its competitors. For the seasoned comic book enthusiast, this story highlights Marvel's realism. Peter's monetary woes made him relatable and grounded, a stark contrast to other wealthy superheroes. It set a precedent for future interactions between characters across different titles, enriching the Marvel Universe's continuity and depth. Fact number 3. Captain America's frozen legacy. Captain America, the epitome of patriotism, first burst onto the scene in Captain America Comics #1 in 1941, socking Hitler in the jaw, 9 months before Pearl Harbor. Created by Joe Simon and Jack Kirby, Cap was a morale booster during World War II. However, post-war, interest in superhero comics declined, and by 1950, the series was discontinued. Fast forward to the Avengers #4 in 1964, Steve Rogers is found frozen in the North Atlantic by Earth's mightiest heroes. This brilliant retcon by Stan Lee and Jack Kirby addressed Cap's two-decade absence and introduced the man-out-of-time element. This temporal dissonance allowed writers to explore complex themes like adjusting to modern society, cultural shifts, and the personal cost of heroism. An attempt to revive Cap in the 1950s cast him as a commie-bashing patriot, a product of McCarthy-era sensibilities. This version was later retconned as William Burnside, a man who assumed the mantle but succumbed to insanity due to an imperfect super soldier serum. This nuanced handling of legacy and identity adds layers to Cap's mythos, showing Marvel's dedication to cohesive storytelling. Fact number 4. Thor's hammer has a surprising history. Mjolnir, the enchanted Uru hammer wielded by the god of thunder. Introduced in Journey into Mystrium 83, 1962, Thor's hammer isn't just a weapon, it's a character in its own right, steeped in lore. Initially, Thor's alter ego, Dr. Donald Blake, discovers Mjolnir disguised as a cane in a cave. Striking it transforms him into the Asgardian prince. The worthiness enchantment placed by Odin means only those deemed worthy can lift Mjolnir. This has led to some surprising individuals wielding the hammer over the years. In the Mighty Thor #390, Captain America briefly lifts Mjolnir, demonstrating his pure heart and unshakable honor. Even villains like Magneto have manipulated the hammer using electromagnetic powers, raising debates among fans about the nature of worthiness and loopholes in enchantments. Beta Ray Bill, an alien from the Corbinite race, was another unexpected wielder. Introduced in The Mighty Thor #337, 1983 by Walt Simonson, Bill proves himself worthy, leading Odin to forge a new hammer, Stormbreaker, just for him. This storyline expanded the concept of worthiness beyond Asgardians and humans, adding depth to the cosmic aspects of Marvel's universe. Fact number 5. The Hulk was originally gray. Believe it or not, when Dr. Bruce Banner first transformed into the Hulk in The Incredible Hulk #1, 1962, he wasn't green. He was gray. The change to his now iconic green skin occurred in issue #2 due to ink consistency issues. Gray was a difficult color for printers to reproduce uniformly at the time, resulting in shades that ranged from gray to almost black. Stan Lee opted for green, which was more consistent and visually striking. This accidental change became a cornerstone of the character. Decades later, writer Peter David capitalized on this in his influential run starting in 1987. He introduced the concept of multiple Hulk personas representing different facets of Banner's fractured psyche. The Grey Hulk, also known as Joe Fixit, emerged as a separate identity, cunning, self-serving, and operating as a Las Vegas enforcer. This exploration into dissociative identity disorder added psychological depth to the Hulk, transforming him from a mere brute into a complex character navigating inner turmoil. For fans versed in Hulk lore, these shifts highlight Marvel's willingness to tackle mental health issues and the human condition, wrapped in the metaphor of a gamma-irradiated being. Fact number 6. Black Panther broke ground as a superhero. Black Panther, T'Challa of Wakanda, isn't just any superhero. He's a revolutionary figure in comic history. Debuting in Fantastic Four #52, 1966, he was the first black superhero in mainstream American comics. Stan Lee and Jack Kirby introduced T'Challa as a king of a hidden African nation, far more technologically advanced than any Western country, thanks to its abundance of vibranium. This portrayal was groundbreaking, especially during the Civil Rights Movement. Black Panther shattered stereotypes by being depicted as intelligent, wealthy, and highly skilled, not a sidekick or a caricature, but a sovereign leader and a hero in his own right. Wakanda's isolationist policies and advanced technology opened doors to rich narratives exploring themes of tradition versus innovation, and isolationism versus globalism. Writers like Christopher Priest in the late 1990s and Ta-Nehisi Coates in 2016 further expanded T'Challa's world, delving into the political intricacies of Wakanda, its spirituality, and its place in the global community. The Dora Milaje, his elite female guard introduced by Priest, added layers of cultural depth and gender dynamics. For the connoisseur, Black Panther represents not just a character, but a profound statement on representation and the possibilities within comic book storytelling. Fact number 7. Guardians of the Galaxy's rise from obscurity. Before they were household names, the Guardians of the Galaxy were deep cuts from Marvel's cosmic catalog. The original team appeared in Marvel Superheroes number 18, 1969, set in an alternate 31st century timeline known as Earth 691. This roster included characters like Major Vance Astro, Martinex T. Naga, Captain Charlie 27, and Yondu Udanta. The modern team we know debuted in Annihilation Conquest No. 6, 2008, assembled by writers Dan Abnett and Andy Lanning. This team brought together Star-Lord, Gamora, Drax the Destroyer, Rocket Raccoon, and Groot, characters who were relatively obscure or reimagined from their earlier versions. Their formation was a strategic move to protect the universe from recurrent catastrophic events, tying into larger cosmic story arcs like the Thanos Imperative. The success of these narratives in the comics led Marvel Studios to take a gamble on adapting the team into a film in 2014. Directed by James Gunn, Guardians of the Galaxy became a surprise hit, grossing over $773 million worldwide. It showcased Marvel's prowess in tapping into lesser-known properties and expanding their cinematic universe's scope. For experts, the Guardians' journey from obscurity to stardom is a testament to the depth of Marvel's character library and the potential that lies within well-crafted storytelling. Fact number 8. Deadpool's fourth wall breaks. Last but not least, let's talk about the Merc with a Mouth, Deadpool. Created by Rob Liefeld and Fabian Nicieza, Deadpool first appeared as a villain in The New Mutants from 1991. Initially a serious character, it wasn't until writer Joe Kelly's run in Deadpool 1997 that the character developed his signature humor and tendency to break the fourth wall. Deadpool's self-awareness manifests in his direct conversations with the readers, satirical comments on the comic industry, and hilarious meta-references. In Deadpool number 28, 1999, he even visits a writer's retreat to confront his own creators, blurring the lines between fiction and reality. Beyond the humor, Deadpool's narratives often explore heavy themes like his struggle with mental illness, the search for identity, and a desire for redemption. His regenerative healing factor not only makes him nearly immortal, but also traps him in a cycle of perpetual pain and existential crisis. For those deeply entrenched in Marvel lore, Deadpool serves as both a parody and a critical examination of superhero conventions. His interactions with characters like Cable delve into time travel paradoxes and ethical dilemmas surrounding utilitarianism versus individualism, adding layers of complexity to his stories. And there you have it, true believers. From Iron Man's controversial origins to Deadpool's reality-bending antics, the Marvel Universe is a treasure trove of fascinating stories and intricate details. These tidbits not only highlight the creative genius of Marvel's writers and artists, but also underscore the rich tapestry of themes and concepts that comics can explore. Marvel's ability to evolve, to challenge societal norms, and to delve into complex moral and psychological territories is what keeps the universe fresh and engaging, even after 8 decades. Whether it's addressing real-world issues through the lens of superhero narratives or redefining what a hero can be, Marvel continues to set the bar for storytelling excellence. If you enjoyed this deep dive and want more content packed with insights and analysis, smash that like button, share with your fellow Marvelites, and subscribe to stay updated on our latest explorations into the comic cosmos. Got any interesting facts of your own? Drop them in the comments below. Until next time, keep exploring in Excelsior.